Hello and welcome to the show. We are here on GTA 5 today with an AI car making a nuisance of itself on the start line. Fantastic. Well done. We're racing with some of the new vehicles here, starting with the Sylvester, kind of a Mazda RX-3. Oh god, this isn't going to be a good way to be starting a race. Traffic is coming down. Why of all the lanes did I have to start in this one? We're off either way. Oh, might have grabbed the handbrake by accident. That was a very poor start for my car. We are going to make it through turn one, really? Oh, almost made it through turn one cleanly for the entire pack, which is surprising. We're going to sweep around the outside. I actually made up some good positions over there. Almost got a bump, but never mind. Right, we're up to 10th. Considering it was a very, very poor start, I had to go around the outside of turn 1 and turn 2. Not too displeased with that. There's a green car is going to get murdered here. We're going to dodge all of that. Oh, I'm going on the brakes because the road kind of curves away underneath here. Nearly got aerial attacked immediately. Oh, there's a big bundle of cars over there. Big bundle of cars. Not had a fun time. Reese has gone and ploughed into the... There's a little bit too much speed in there, Reese. Oh dear, we're getting murder bullied. Quickly. Oh, everything's come flying past onto the road. Now, there is not supposed to be traffic in this map, but the joys of GTA 5 creator has dictated that there shall be traffic here, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, traffic is making a nuisance of itself. Reese, stop firing flares at me, you cheeky bugger. I know, I know it was you. Oh, there's going to be some oversteer from the car. We're racing along the train track, so we've got to be a little bit mindful of seeing trains, funnily enough. Now, this is a flat-out chicane here, but it is only about wide enough for one car. Got a mega run, but nowhere to go at this precise moment in time. It's just a big old... We've made a train of Mazdas down here. A train of Mazdas. No, I've fallen off of the draft. Have we fallen off of the draft back here? Why have we fallen off of the draft? Reese is going to come fly past. But I mean, I'm kind of okay with that because then hopefully I can get the draft from him. And then we can propel ourselves back up towards the train of cars. That's a little bit weird. We just kind of lost all of our momentum in that one. And slipstream, slipstream, slipstream. Try and get past. Oh, we're not going to slingshot around the outside there. Oh, we've got really screwed over here. Tried to slipstream and slingshot past. Got stuck on the outside. No momentum. A little bit of argy-bargy. It's 3 wide up ahead in the tunnel. We're going to get to the inside and we will pass Reese only, well, I say only briefly though. We've got another bit of a straight coming up here and then a very nasty turn off of the, oh, of course, we're going to try and kind of help the pink car through all of that mess. The AI traffic Reese tried to put me into traffic a little bit. We're fine. We're in 6th place after all that. We're still within touching distance of the leaders. Oh, big catch-up moment there. Big sort of slipstream just yanked me towards the cars ahead. Did not want to end up clonking into those. I'm going to have a lift. I don't want to be trying to go 4 wide through there. We're racing into oncoming traffic. 1 car down. Oh, the green. Oh, all of that. We lose 1 car, the green car comes flying back past. I don't think there is anybody back across in front of everybody there. It's a little bit on the sketchy side. I'm going to grab a brake. So just a little bit carefully does it through there, considering we are carrying a lot of speed, a lot of catch-up, a lot of slipstream going on for me back here. It's going to be a 6 or 7 car battle for the lead in no time. We've got a mega run on the outside. Oh, no, we've got all twitchy. We've got very twitchy. However, sneak our way into the lead. We had a really big moment on our own. However, amazingly, everybody else had bigger moments. Oh, bugger, this is dangerous. I've just realised where this track loops back around. Oh, God, please keep me well ahead of the rest of the pack. Oh, Mini, sudden Mini causing mayhem. Oh, green car. There's a little bit of lag going on. GTA 5 is, well, being GTA 5, really, in all of this. So there's a few Blinkmobiles going on here. Now, if we kind of place a little bit carefully, green car can try and do a very similar aerial overtake that he did on the previous lap. I'm going to sit in the slipstream. Now, I'm not going to slipstream all the way up here. The clonk off of the wall is not something that I want to really be doing. Oh, he's going for the... Okay, he's going for a different line up there. It's a little bit quicker line. Might have to try that one next time around. Purple car. Ooh, forgot we were turning there. Oh, bugger, I've overshot completely. There we go, we're fine. I had to look behind because I wanted to see how close vehicles were in all of this, and might have then overdriven the corner ever so slightly. That was so close to the wall. That was millimetres away from the wall there. Oh, train! That's not going to go... Oh, that could have gone really badly wrong for us. Oh, I'm really sorry if that was me doing that to the purple car. I just brushed the tyre bundle. I think it was enough, potentially, It slowed me down a fraction. The purple car never touched me, but I think a little bit of lag might have played a part in all of that. The train... Yeah, the train will make an appearance around these tracks. It's quite whereabouts the train makes an appearance is the difficult thing. That could have completely screwed the leader over. He could have got stuck not being able to get through the chicane. However, luckily for him, he was able to pass through it. No problems. He is quite a long way clear up ahead. I've not really got any slipstream to work with, and I think we're perhaps all being sort of slowed down here because we're far ahead of the rest of the group. We're all being affected by catch-up. The leader has got he's got a little bit of a gap, although now there's two of us back here working together, so it might well be possible for us to slipstream train our way up forward. The AIs were quite well behaved. It helped me in purple out. One car had already come past, so we had the little advantage, if you like. Yeah, slipstream in full effect right there. We're going to catch up. We're going to have a mega run. Squeeze past the green car. I will take the lead back. Oh, bugger. Purple is going to get through. I like this race. This race is bloody good fun. Oh, no. It was bloody good fun, and now things have all gone very badly wrong for us. Uh-oh. Damn. Thought I'd be okay squeezing through that gap. Apparently, well, so did the purple car. Apparently, he crashed, I crashed, everything went badly for us. Yeah, as far as race goes, I mean, this one here is a very, very tame, a very sensible race. We've got a bigger lobby than normal here, so we didn't want to have two ridiculously confined spaces. It is working well. It's working well for making an entertaining race. Unfortunately, my chances of victory have diminished a little smidge here. It's a setback. It's not a complete race over scenario. However, it is a small setback. Oh, there's also four of us here. Well, it might be difficult to catch back up to the front. That being said, it should be quite good fun back here. Oh, there's a lot of cars going many different ways. That was a lot closer than I realised. That nearly ended in utter disaster for me and for the other orange car and perhaps some other vehicles around. Thankfully, everybody's relatively sensible with the positioning of their cars. Oh, purple is going to fling it. Oh! I didn't mean for you to explode. I mean, he was going to carry more speed than I wanted to through there. I did not mean for explosion to end, although I think Carmen's kind of got me. I very nearly fell into the storm drain. Well, these things are quite oversteery. These things are, a bit on the oversteery side. Oh, pink, little bit of a bump. Only a minor bump. I mean, yeah, not quite intentional. It's not really any advantageous to slide your way through the corners in these cars. You just lose speed. You can see there. It's a very tight hairpin that we're aiming for, but grabbing the handbrake has not helped the pink car in all of that. I'm going to have a big old slipstream. The pink car has got nobody to work with. So if we want to go together, I'm trying to help, but it's not really what we wanted because now we're both stalled out here completely. Can I get anything in terms of... I'm trying to get anything in terms of... Oh, there is a way. If you can run the car perfectly on the train track, you get a little bit of a speed boost. I was trying to get my car up onto the train track for as long as possible, essentially, here. That's what you want to do. We're going to go for bump drafting. I mean, bump drafting might actually work through here a little bit better than the whole pulling out of line and trying to get past, because he just gets stalled out, stuck on here. Oh, there goes the pink car. He's got the speed boost. Well... we've got a lap and a half to go. We're in fifth. The leaders are not too far away in the distance after all of this. Can we get through? Oh, through the traffic. It could have been worse. Not really ideal. That's a scary sight to have tumbling down the hillside towards you. Yeah, it has been a small setback here. However, I think we can potentially recover to a big grandstand finish, but we can't afford any more mistakes. We've had our mistakes relatively early on. Oh, that pink car was playing it so dangerously through that. I mean, you're racing flat out into oncoming traffic. It's dangerous. Oh, the green car. The leaders had an incident down here as well. Yeah, when you get those mistakes early, there is potentially time to recover. However, yeah, now... oh... big crash for second and third. I will take that one. Thank you very much. Well done, guys. It's that bit too much speed with the pink car, thinking he can get away with it, and not getting away with that amount of speed. Oh, mind. Oh, crap, that's not going to have helped my run through that corner. We're going to take a tight line. Avoid the big old truck now. Oh, there goes Reese. Now, can we get clear? Ooh, sorry. That's a really dangerous corner. Oh, why is there a truck on the side? Why? I had nothing to do with that. Why is there an upside down? Who knows? The beautiful world of GTA 5. Who bloody knows what goes on with the trucks in here? Oh, careful. The car's a bit scary. It's a bit sketchy, that jump. I'm really not sure how much speed you can and can't get away with taking through there. Now, I'm going to try the little tighter line that we learned earlier. Not quite as tight as the green car was doing, but a little bit of a tighter line. The leader is not that far away at all. We've slightly lost the pink tail, but not by a huge amount. The green car's recovered quite nicely there in 4th place. I've done so well for not binning it in that wall for a number of laps. We've thankfully kept up the streak. Only just, but we have. Oh, it's not going to be a train. Disappointing. It would have been nice to have seen train interference go on here. Very difficult. We have had, a while ago, we had a train interference race that worked pretty well, but it's really difficult to get the trains to be consistently spawning when you're doing these races. I've got a very, very good run down the train line. We try to use these tracks. I just need a little bit of slipstream here. We need a little bit of slipstream. This is what we want. This is indeed what we want. We've got a good run on the outside. Now, will the white car decide that no, he doesn't really want to come and duck into line? Now, this will not be helping us over 3rd and 4th. We're both stubbornly staying out here because we are, to be fair, 3rd and 4th are doing the same thing. I have fallen far enough back. We will duck behind the white car, try and get some speed, because we're now going to go onto the tarmac. Not quite close enough. Not quite close enough, but we might still be in contention when it comes to that all-important run to the line. The white car's overdriven the corner. I can't get it. Can't shove the nose up the inside, though. Now, we've got oncoming jaunt along the motorway to go at a few corners inside the city. Do we brave it out around the outside here? We've got the run. We're going to go for it. That's a good overtake. I'm pleased with that one. However, we've got to get through this traffic now, and horribly, the motorway kind of crests here. You really hope that the AI stay in their lane when you're kind of making decisions here at, I don't know, 120 miles an hour probably. There we go. We'll get across. The white car is going to be stuck outside. However, still gets across back in. The green's got a mega run from nowhere. The green car has got all of the speed. Pink's back in. Green's done for. Oh no, he's lagged slightly. Oh. That would have been an interesting and unfortunate end for that car, but now it's our turn to have all of the mega speed up towards these final corners. We're going to chuck it around the outside. It's a lot of speed for the orange car. Is there anybody on the inside? No, they're not going to do it. I will take victory. Oh, what a race. I did not think the back end of that car was going to stick on the road for that final corner. I threw it in there with a lot more speed than I had done any previous lap. And I thought we were going to go and smack the wall. I kind of figured that at that point in the race, if I don't throw it around the outside, we're going to come 2nd or 3rd. So do it, and if not, we'll end up 4th or 5th. And so I went for it, and somehow we did that. That was an incredible, incredible final lap. Oh, unfortunately, the white car, I don't quite know what happened to the white car. Plummeted down to 5th in all of that. I don't know if he hit a wall or hit he could have hit traffic, to be fair, or made a mistake in that final corner. That was a great final few laps. That was a great race in general. Oh, and I'm not just saying that because I won. I mean, it's nice that I won. However, that was a bloody good race throughout. That was a really very, very, very good, fun race. And I like the cars as well. They're a little bit oversteery, but they're not crazy oversteery, not crazy difficult to drive. I was going very quickly around the outside of some cars, and there was plenty of grip in all of that. Well, here we are, hoping that I can have as good of a race 2 here as we did in the first round. We're using the Yosemite pickup truck, incredibly low, likely to get beached on bits of scenery if you aren't incredibly careful. Quite an interesting little truck. I quite like it. It's quite a nice addition to GTA 5. We're again stuck in the similar starting place, and I couldn't quite do the same manoeuvre. Okay. Around the outside it almost worked. I think someone got sideways, and with so many vehicles being 3 and 4 wide, somebody gets sideways, and that just ends in pain for anybody stuck on the outside. And, well, I was one of them. Well, I mean, we've fallen to 13th. Again, it's the start of the race. You can recover from these sort of incidents. Oh, there's been a bit of a kerfuffle for one of the trucks up ahead. Oh, we might be able to aerial attack somebody. Pretty neatly done, actually. I mean, as neatly done as anything ever is here in, in FailRace, all things considered. Oh, there's a lot of vehicles ploughing into the wall. I'm just going to kind of punch through that and try and avoid the mayhem. Somehow we've ended up in 5th. We've ended up in 5th after a terrible start. Train! I want to get in here very, very quickly. We're not going to get in here very quickly. I'm stuck on the outside. Oh, I'm beached. I actually physically can't move. Train's caused mayhem. Oh, no. I am stuck. I am fully stuck on the track. I can't get the vehicle going again. If you lose momentum in this truck, you are in so much trouble on one of the train lines. So that was... Oh, that's not gone. Oh, it's not gone well for those guys either. There's a lot of poorly cars up ahead. Ping. We actually kind of recovered the purple truck. Oh, not recovered the purple truck. Sorry, purple truck. Oh, we've got to get going because that train's actually going to join this line here. You do not want to be stuck behind. Oh, that was some lag. Oh, no. Go before everyone gets murdered. Oh, I think there's a lot of murder death going on behind us. Well... I mean, I did say last time that I wanted some more train carnage, and guess what we have got? Just full train carnage going on right there. That was brilliantly crazy. We're not going to win this race. This is kind of... There's 2 races now. There is the race for the victory with the cars that actually made it into the tunnel cleanly. And then there is the race for, well, the best of the rest. 6th place and backwards. I tried to get into the tunnel, but we all got beached, basically. We all got the vehicles stuck on the train lines and carried speed in wonky angles and, yeah, just couldn't make the turn. Now, again, thankfully, that was on lap 1. There is time for us to try and recover. I mean, we're 25 seconds down on the leader. However, there is possibilities of maybe catching, especially if they get a train at an awkward point. You know, if they have a train in the middle of that section, there are times where you will just have to stop in trying to get going and so on. There is potential. And again, at the end of the day, if we can't move any further forward, at least we can have a good race for position back here. There is a lot of debris on the road. Oh, there's been a big death for somebody up ahead as well for the leaders. Again, we have got... Oh, brake. Oh, no, why would you stop there? Of all of the bloody places... I was expecting the car to keep going like the normal blind AI do, and then all of a sudden, one guy... does actually get stopped when he sees cars coming towards him. What is this shenanigans? Well, we should have and could have done better there, but we're now up a position and we're no further towards the leader, but I guess 4th place is a bit closer. Well, it was an eventful first lap. That much is for sure. I think the leader we just saw going around the kind of square area. Oh, such a horrible corner when there's traffic around it. You've got to really change your lines through a lot of these turns or to compensate for the random appearing traffic. We're going to sweep around here. There is a white car coming through. I think the blue car... Oh, that was very close to ending in my death. There was millimetres away from a lot of death there. It was millimetres away from a lot of death in all of that. So, thankfully, we were not spun. Come on, get some slipstream. Get some slipstream. We need some slipstream trains going on. That's about the only way we're going to make our way forward without a big crash for somebody. These trucks are actually not that... They're not that bad to drive. The problems with, of course, them getting beached are kind of significant. I think there is a truck up here that's having problems. You've got to kind of really make sure... There we go. That you've got to make sure you get them across the track straight and then sit in the middle. You can't, at any point, have the trucks stuck straddling the tracks. So the risky game of trying to, do this down the road is, risky, to say the least. That had a lift, got stuck behind the red truck. That's not good for me. Second is now running away up ahead. We have got a bit of a slipstream train going on here, though, which is good. I don't actually know if these things are going to be faster. Not... Oh, I'm really sorry, dude. That's my bad. That is completely my bad. I was trying to get it off the track because I didn't want to get beached. I And I didn't know if it was quicker actually running along the middle of the area than than on the track. And I think the red truck might have had the same idea as me, trying to get free of the tracks. And yeah, I think I will be probably happier running down here, just because I'm less likely to get the vehicle stuck on something. Also, if a train... Actually, no, if a train happens to come, it doesn't matter. You get screwed over either way. Silly decisions by me. Again, we have got time to recover, maybe. We just need a little bit of misfortune to befall our leaders. If that could happen, that would be very helpful indeed. Looks like third place is... Well, I say third place. You know, a couple of laps... Or, say, a lap ago, we were thinking that the best we were going to be getting is 6th, and now third place is not so far away. So, progress. There's another orange vehicle. Oh, God! there was another orange vehicle behind us. That bloody ballista is as quick as... Oh, God damn, AI traffic is really not playing nicely with us today. Either way, it was worse off for the orange car behind that got annihilated trying to join them. I mean, that was a massively impressive flip. Oh, found the pink truck. Looks like the pink truck is not having much luck when it comes to dealing with this this motorway truck. The leader is so far gone here. The leader is absolutely miles clear of this field. Dan, I'm just not sure I trust this truck enough to be flat out there. I'm also not 100% sure if we probably have the grip, but not knowing what we might find in terms of AI traffic there, I think it is actually better to have a lift through that section. Oh, god damn it. Come on, we're through. We've made it. We haven't lost too much time. Okay, fourth place. Fourth place as we head on to lap number 3. I'm not having any luck with the AI traffic here whatsoever. But, oh, dodge the regime. What? Every time a car sets off, it's a fraction before, well, it's a fraction after, sorry, I've committed, a fraction after I can do anything about changing direction. Sometimes it's worse when you're not being utterly screwed over by them, when it's just little bumps like that. You're not being completely taken out, cartwheeling through the air and so on, but it's just enough to slow you down, because we've lost ground to second and third. We need some train intervention, I think. We need a big train intervention. If we can get one, that would be helpful. Up the slippery dirt road we go. Now, I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, although Red's got in more trouble than me. There's another one beached. I think it's the second time I've seen a red truck beach there. I don't know whether it is the same red truck, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that about the Yosemite, that it was so easy to beach the vehicle on basically nothing. It just doesn't take anything to get this vehicle into a huge amount of trouble. I also have got that perfectly lined up. I don't want to touch the steering because we've got it perfectly lined up. We did for a little while at least, to run along the rails, and that was helpful. And now we've kind of fallen off of that run. I'm a little bit in no man's land at this moment in time. It doesn't help particularly here in no man's land. I mean, I've got nothing behind to even potentially try and catch up, to even help with a slipstream train. So far back, can't even see the cars. It's going to be a little bit of a boring few laps. Well, I say few laps, possibly, unless something has a really big accident up ahead. There is not too much that we can do. We're down to 18 seconds to the leader. One of the cars ahead has had a spin in their climb off of the motorway. Oh, make the turn. There we go. Perfectly does that one. Yeah, I mean, not much more to do at this particular point, other than just keep on racing and hope that we can make up some ground. Reese murdered himself. I don't know where Reese is. Could be anywhere around this map at the moment. It's probably leaving the train tracks. That is the most likely location for explosions around here. Have the leaders all caught up? I think maybe a little bit up there. Looks like the front two might be a battle for the lead. Nothing that I can see back here. Oh, okay, I tried it flat out. Wasn't a good idea. Though, I mean, it could be worse for a fairly powerful rear-wheel drive pickup truck. It could be a worse vehicle to drive. Oh, I spy a truck. Oh, I spy a truck in trouble. There is a purple truck stuck on a railway line. I have made my way up into a podium by virtue of not getting my Yosemite stuck on the train tracks. I mean, it's certainly a helpful skill in a circuit like this, which crosses the train tracks at regular intervals. Well, at least once a lap. It's a useful skill to have. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger, beat the train, beat the train, beat the train. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse. Bloody glad I did get across there, because that's going to stop anybody from having any chance of following me. Well, back to no man's land we go again. Well, barring any major issues for the lead cars, it looks like third is going to be all that I can manage here. The leaders have been fighting rather vigorously. They've been changing positions a considerable amount over the course of this final lap, and I have no doubt a highly exciting race up there. I'm 15 seconds behind and 11 seconds clear of the car in fourth, so not much which I can do. A little bit of a shame. Sometimes just how racing goes. You end up getting stuck in no man's land. We had a absolutely epic race one, and it was a brilliantly entertaining race two in parts. Certainly on the opening lap. Traffic was not kind to me. That is the way that it does go sometimes. A little bit of bad luck, a little bit of poor judgment from me also doesn't help matters. Yeah, just got a little bit stuck. The train made much more of a impact on that particular race. Much more of an impact on that particular race. Yeah, it's a shame you can't script them. It's a shame you couldn't time them specifically to go down parts of the track at certain times to add to the spectacle. I wouldn't say cause chaos, but add to the spectacle. What I mean is cause chaos. But yeah, it was good fun. I really thoroughly enjoyed that circuit. The train tracks are a bit mean with the Yosemite. You've really got to be careful. Ah, there's another train. You've really got to be careful. Really got to be careful with the cars. Oh, and death by train. Well, slightly spin by train more than death by train. Yeah, you've got to be very, very careful with these cars on the train like that. I had no idea. I mean, sure they look low, but didn't realise quite how problematic it was going to be with these. But it adds to the challenge. You can get them across. You've just got to drive in a very specific way. You've got to adapt your driving style to the vehicle. I like both of these new cars. They're cool vehicles. They probably cost $500,000 each, because that's how GTA Online is, if not more than $500,000. But both of them are good fun to drive, actually. They're good fun vehicles. That, though, is going to be it for this video. As ever, a big thank you to Reese for building the track, and there might possibly be a link to it in the description of the video if you want to give it a go yourself. But also, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.